Ooh la la.
Good afternoon, everyone. Captain Lane speaking, and wishing you a safe travels to your crypto destination. For those of you traveling with mice, please securely position your cursor over the like button below and right-click with your favorite finger. For those with touchscreen devices, we ask that you gently press the
Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Hey, Kimmy, baby, I had a book over here in this drawer. You seen it?
You mean a little black book? Oh, honey, I cleaned out those drawers in that whole room and made a big donation to Goodwill. But don't worry, we can get you another one.
Oh, hell no. You're never going to believe what happened to me today at the Goodwill. I found a book of seed phrases, honey. I can get those hair transplants now. Oh.
Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
If you just stumble across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's all right now because it's anything you can do. Oh, baby, that's all right. Oh, baby, that's all right.
Some call him the Nostradamus of crypto. His jargon skills have discovered new entire galaxies. He once was engaged to Satoshi Nakamoto's oldest sister. He is the most interesting trader in the world. And today we asked him, what do you do when the market crashes?
I buy more. And I also subscribe to Road Dog Crypto. Trade wisely, my friends.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun?
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Mic test.
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make it forget somehow.
That's what scared me. I thought I didn't have any sound there for a second. All right, we're ready to go then.
She would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry, it's wrong.
Strigger's in. Let me try this with the mic on. Strigger's in the house. How's it going, Strigger? What do you guys think about Bitcoin? Got a bounce off of this 200 so far. That's a good sign. So far, a good sign that this is stuck. So, whoo. Almost touched the bottom of that box. 'Twas the buy zone. And now we're on our way up, and first stop will be in my book right up here at this red line. And then we go over to the right here where my circle is. It tells us in that little red tag over there, $30,427.40 to be exact. Anybody with OCD, he just helped you out right there. It's exact. That's corresponding right here with the 50 and the 100 moving average. And I am pretty sure it is a Fibonacci level too. Because those moving averages just got there later. That sure is, boss. That's the 382 Fibonacci. And also we got this dotted line up here, which is the 618 Fibonacci. Very good target area. A lot of people will be looking for shorts in this area. And then 31,417. That's where I basically think we're headed. To go right back up into the short zone and then wash, rinse, and repeat until it decides to go one way or the other. But so far, the 4 hour, we caught beautiful bounce off of the 200, meaning that it's bullish, baby. Got this little green dot right here. Oh, market cipher saying, hey, let's get ready and go. Let's get ready to rumble. We're going to switch up the music real quick. Whoa. That was for last night's scary mood. They starting to look optimistic now in the 4 hour. We start getting back into our jam. We just start letting it hang loose, baby. Because it looks like things are looking good for Bitcoin right now. Now, if Bitcoin's happy, all coins are happy. So let's check out Total 3. Oh, look, Total 3 is happy. Came right down here. Well, I pay to our magic little box. I think that is just happenstance, but that's what it did. It is what it did. Bouncing off this 50 moving average right there. Looks good so far. Still got some work ahead of it. But it's a lot better than dropping through it because, ooh, that would have been painful. But it is Tuesday. Tuesdays are often golden in crypto land when it comes to trading, in the end anyway, somewhere. Usually see Tuesday as a sunshiny day. Striker says Bitcoin's doing something. She is a curving up, baby. Signs are looking good. said Bitcoin want to do something. Bitcoin does. See, now on this, we got all these intertwining moving averages. And on this one, on this small time frame, which is hopefully a reflection in this big puddle that we have radiating out to the other larger time frames, paving the path for what it's going to do when this happens. Because there's only two options. You either bust up high and heavy, like what we're seeing on the 1 hour. Nice move. We're getting a nice move right now. Or they all flop on the other side of the 200 and it is just as bad down. Just, ugly down. So hopefully this is some foreshadowing of what we're going to expect as this happens on our higher time frames, because that's what we're looking at. Up here on the 4 hour, we got the 21 and the 9 doing their little dance. 50's coming up to join them there. Are they slowly going to do all that? And that's on total 3, baby. Let us get back to our Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 3-day, you just don't look so good and you look a little tired. You look like you need to take a little break. What's going on? But yet you look so euphoric right here in the shorter time frames. Let's remove this Fibonacci level right here. Coming down to the 12 hour. Oh, we are flirting with that cloud. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Oh, you don't want to do that, Bitcoin. Let's not do that. Even though you look good on the little short time, this is making me kind of second guess your choices. You may need to pause and think about what you're trying to do with your life, Bitcoin. Don't need to go down this road into this green cloud. No, you don't. I think you need to listen to the 4 hour, Bitcoin. I think you need to go up. So we got to see some definite upward action out of Bitcoin, because it ain't out of trouble yet. But it's got a good shot of getting out of it. So definitely need to see it break 30,300 area. Hold that, flip that rather, from resistance, what it's been over here, into support. And then we will definitely have brighter days. And that's what it's going to try to do. There's just a little foreshadowing that it may not be that easy. We do still have this area just a little over 30,000 to conquer. Now I'm on the Hikanashi candles. Let's flip over to the other ones. According to the other ones, we're there, right? Just not above to the level we need. I really like to see us get above this candle closes right here. If we can get about 30,100 and hold that, basically we can get above this 21 moving average. That's also confluence to the levels I'm looking at over here. Then we got a chance for some upside, and the 4 hour tells me that's what it's trying to do. Everything does look really good on the 4 hour. Things just look a little unnerving on some of the other time frames. So we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin. But as long as we are above this yellow line, this is a moving average. As long as we stay above that on the 4 hour, we are officially bullish, meaning number go up. And we've got firm support there. So at this point in time, I have no reason to think that that will not hold and that we will follow this pattern from what it was. Now, we were looking at it as a downward megaphone. Now we can go ahead and broaden it out to its full extent there. It's not that many candle body touches between this big long wick over here and this wick over here. But our angles do line up kind of nicely. Kind of identifying the channel as price does travel in channels. Gives a little bit more definition of the areas that we do need to break above. Starting right here, basically. It's looking good so far. We are getting some rejection over here. We at 30,000. So we got a little fight over here between 30,000 and 30,003. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. If it's going to take all the juice out of this fight just to get up there, or if it's going to do it pretty easy. I don't know. But stumbling right through here will kind of put a little damper on things as we can recover that ground. But so far, I like what I'm seeing. Let us move onward. Always need to check out Ethereum. Ether. She's got a nice little bounce there. Didn't even touch the 200, but reclaim the 9. Is it outside of a trend line? Or do I need to just adjust my trend line? Well, it does look like it got a break. And a retest. Well, this will be interesting to see how this plays out with Ethereum, because normal technical analysis says it gets rejected here and comes down. That this would be a bearish retest. Moving averages kind of suggests that, hey, some good areas that we could kick you in the shins and send you on your way. I mean, it's basically 4 against 1 right here. You already got one of us. Still got 3 of us left, baby. You still got enough energy to fight it through. And so usually price just ends up coming back down. But in this weird predicament with it being in a rising wedge, it does have this unique opportunity if things are really bullish in the market and bullish for Ethereum. This being a fake out, this being known what we call a bear trap, where price would come back into this pattern, usually retest this trend line, and then go up usually to the top of that pattern, which would be about $2,663. I'm sorry, $2,065 thereabouts. And the possibility with that happening, we might get an actual touchdown here as it breaks above that zone. If it does that, that is what we call hella bullish, and that will be taking us up to about $2,300 or $2,300 for Ethereum or more. It will start going parabolic, just basically straight curved and up. It's beautiful when it happens. And it just seems like it will never end when it does. And that's usually your first sell sign. Easy to ignore. I've ignored it many, many times. Don't like to ignore it anymore. But interesting time for Ethereum. There is some divergence here that suggests, hey, I got something planned for you. I'm getting ready to freak you all out. think the market maker has been playing with us. Got us feeling bad on Ethereum here, but it's above the 200 on the 4 hour. We're golden. I do see this chance of it moving on up here. $2,065. Pretty high right now. Looking quickly at AGIX, still in this kind of rising channel. I would define it more of that than a wedge. And we could probably tie it right to that wick there and that touch here. Just don't quite have the exact angle, but should be parallel to the one we have here on the bottom, which is fairly accurate. Same thing, we are above the 4 hour, or above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. It does have a little bit of fight to work through on these moving averages, but as long as we get above the 9, we should have a ride on past the rest of them. And once they get straightened out, oh, those bags been growing. It's looking good. It's got some nice divergence forming there. Hidden bullish divergence, which usually means bottom of the pattern getting ready to go back to the upside. So yay, some things are getting ready to pop here over the next day or two. Striga says, I am just here for the ride, and I think we're going to start seeing a ride on some of these coins. I think we're going to start seeing it, well, all morning long. From now until noon. Hopefully longer. Bitcoin Cash also taking a dive up. Everything seems to be bouncing off of this 200 moving average area. I take that as a good sign for what I've seen so far. This one's getting a little tired. Just needs a little bit of a rest, but it's already done the dirty work. It was in this ascending triangle pattern. 3 touches on one side, 2 touches on the other does make it valid. It broke to the downside. Trying to retest that. But you know what I find amazing about these particular patterns? I mean, they do have a 53% chance to break to the upside. But a lot of times they can break to the downside, as we've seen here. But when they do, when you rearrange, what do you have? You have a falling channel, sometimes a falling wedge. And those have a higher potential to break to the upside. We've also got a breakout of this channel. Maybe a wedge. You might be able to call it a falling wedge. Within this larger channel. So you can see patterns within patterns to give you an idea also which way things are going to go. And things are looking good for Bitcoin Cash. So it's headed up to about $280. And, you know, maybe higher. I wouldn't say immediately, but that's going to be a pretty nice ride up to that area. Looks like after it does a little small pullback to about 243. Who we got in the chat? Where's everybody from? I currently reside in the hills of West Virginia, but shortly we'll be returning to the hills of Tennessee for a visit to my family. Because I'm one of them old Tennessee boys. Just an old Tennessee boy, just like this one.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well said, Elvis. Thank you guys. Each and every one of you tune in, hit the like button, show support for the channel. Just showing up. It sucks when you stream and there's nobody there. It just feels weird. A little freeing, but weird. Just so do see some signs of things going up. Now hold your eyes. I'm getting ready to switch on token metrics over here. We're looking. Oh, okay. They got their dark screen on. Cool. It stayed. Looking for traders, or under the category for traders, for what is suggested. Now I looked at some of these earlier, and I got to say, the ones that I've seen, I quit pulling them after a while because they're all at the tops. Okay, so maybe short opportunities, maybe something like that, but all these things have already rocked. So this is kind of like for me looking for the hot coins and seeing what's hot on any exchange or even coin market cap. And it's too late, maybe. But we'll take a look at some of these. We can look at them on investor, and this is usually the ones that we talk about. A lot of we can switch on over there. A lot of very common coins in the investor category. The top ones, Compound doing very well, but at a high right now, right? $72 right now. It was 30 something. Is this really the best time to jump in, investor? So that's where the charts come in handy. And we can talk about these if you'd like. These were the ones that I hadn't planned on actually taking a look at. Harmony 1, Kaspa, Terra Luna, Luna C. Go figure. I just never thought that one would have a comeback, but hey, well, open-minded. Zilliqa, Urine Finance Gains Network, Seller, Nervos Network, Aave, and Injective, which I do like Injective and Aave. So they got my votes. And just coming back to the trader, RocketX RVF. Let's see what's up with this one. It's an RVF coin. RocketX Exchange. Half Peppy fell in the well. Man, poor Half Peppy. Half Peppy was Half Peppy. They butchered that poor frog. Ooh. May have to do a video in memory of Half Peppy. They got Crazy Peppy now. And I threw in on it a very, very tiny amount though. Just to plan with some change. Turn my pocket change into something big and convince me. RocketX Exchange RVF has 100 million tokens, which is very small by most coins coming out right now. Been out. As a reminder, we do prefer the ones that have a lower maximum supply. That just kind of supply and demand, that kind of equation figures very highly in my mind. So I like them when the supply is not too bad there. Now most of this is already out in circulation, so that's got it going for it. Market cap is in the zone that we like because in a few months we're going to be looking back at these market caps on these same coins and we're going to say, wow, it did all that. Like when this one's like 165 million, we're going to look back and say $1.03 all-time high. And 100 million. An exchange coin. Let's check it out. Let's see what you say. Where are you available, RocketX? MXC's gotcha. Okay, that makes it easy for me. Definity, I need to check them out. Pancake Swap's got it too for all you bunny lovers. Did y'all get that right? We got sidetracked there. RocketX RVF. Oh wow, well. Ooh, baby, you kind of up there. That's a little bit. I mean, you look strong, but really? This is when I say, no, we wait. That does look like it topped out, and it tried to breach over it there, so I'm going to use that as our top point and say, no. It bounced off the 382. That's good for a move up. There's getting to be some bearish divergence here, so that's telling me this baby's, Oh, I don't want to be that guy. But it can go up or it can go down. It's going parabolic is what it's doing. So unless this divergence catches up with it and it kind of double tops here or triple tops, we start getting a topping pattern. I think it's getting ready to do some serious damage. So easily these targets here at 37, 40, even 45, 45 cents would be the goal for this particular move. The 618 move. I'm starting to get interested. And I'm on the 4 hours, so this would be, you know, a few days. This one is a risky trade for anyone who wants to trade it. So we have very little information to go on. Right here's a little hint though. What do we got here? Okay, that's bullish as all get out. It looked like it was going across. Did you guys see that? Looking at the RSI, look, it looks like it's going across, right? And you pull it up, and if you zoom in, man, it did a 180 right there. It did a right angle, but more than a right angle. And it should have plummeted down, and that should have been a good move down, but it reflected like Teflon, like it's got a force field, it's got a shield around it, it's that alien technology. That we don't know nothing about, that we use on our iPhones. There are rumors that the iPad, the concept of that and the technology behind it came from, what's it called? Yellow Book? Something called Yellow Book. Just, I'm not one of those UFO people, I promise. I just like the little green alien because he's cute and it's kind of grown into a thing. But I'm not a UFO freak. Although I'm open-minded to it. We are above the 9 on the 4 matter, and this is really bullish, so I just don't like. I'm looking for that level, man. A good level to confirm a support resistance flip or something, just to know we got higher prices coming, and I'm not yet seeing that. Although it looks bullish as all get out. And we are definitely going parabolic. So we got this trend line, and then it ventured off into this one. At first, and this may be why we're getting a little bit of a hiccup, that's what we were on, and then we broke past that. Broke down from there, came back to our 382 retracement. And now we're got to bounce off that same trend line, so we're having trouble. And then we got our bearish divergence there. I think it's getting toppy. Like I said, this one is high risk, high reward, or high risk and not that high a reward, really. Unless it's the only overall, when you look at the pattern, you're in a rising channel. Very early in that, or rising wedge, very early into it, really too early for it to break out. But if it did break above those levels, I can't even get it back over there. That would be the trade we're taking right there. And maybe we can get here on the smaller time frame and see it a little bit better. And even here, we can identify this rising wedge. And I'm looking, make sure I got my angles right. And I'm going from candle bodies to candle bodies to give me the trend line that I really need to see. And it really looks like it's trying to do that bullish move, but our stochastics are kind of telling me, well, but they can get pinned up there. That's just the thing. They're not really a good indicator to tell me that this move won't happen. Ichimoku Cloud is telling me this may happen. And it's what we've been seeing with a lot of these patterns on the shorter time frames, especially when they turn around like Bitcoin did today. You will usually see this at some point during the game where we have a bearish pattern, should break to the downside, but it goes to the upside, and then boom, parabolic move to the upside. That's what I'm seeing possibly play out here. So for anyone trading that, the safest bet would be to buy the retest of this area, which does not always happen. Sometimes when they pop up, they'll come up here, and then, you know, that was horrible. They'll pop up to an area and then flag out, and then they're gone. And you don't get that chance for a retest. So the real winners are the ones who bought way back there in accumulation. Where I like to buy when I get the chance. But I didn't buy this one. And from those areas, 232%. It's got my interest peaked. Hey, Gris is in the house. Hey, welcome, Gris. Good evening, future crypto billionaires. I like the way you're thinking, Gris. Strega says, I saw time was trying to get back to the upside. It needs to. Well, I got a forecast for this one. I think it's going to do something hella bullish. I think it's actually going to try to do that move. Call me crazy, but tis my if we're looking for a prediction, that's a prediction. I don't think we're going to get that retest. I think it's going to flag out. I think it's going to be more like, go up here, baby. I think it's going to be something more like, down, like that. Let's check out time. This was RVF. That was one from, yeah. Maybe Coinmetrics has got something on that. I can see that possibility. And it's got it listed very high for trader grade. When I first look at it, I thought, oh man, that's just too high to buy it. But if it's doing what I think it may be doing, breaking above that line is a perfect time. Where you want to draw your trend line from the tips of the wicks or whatever, if it breaks above it, that's one to ride. So we're starting to see some good things with a lot of these. A lot of good signs, a little turnaround. It's just now really starting to happen. So catching it at a good time. So might be a good time to get into something that you had your eye on. So looking at Chrono.tech. Man, I've got a lot of people on that screen, man. So time is having a hard time, isn't it? See how you're looking overall. It just hasn't got up above that 200 moving average. It is trying though. She's running a little hot right now on stochastics. They're kind of up there. But I mean, they can do the little flippity floppity like they did over here. But it looks like it's running out of steam to get that little jump over this time, meaning we got to build up some more energy, wind up, and get ready to do it one more time. Unless we just get a nice big surge of energy, but but one thing's for sure, we bottom out here, so cool. Because it just found this to be it's just right under $17 to be a good area of support. I like that. I'm taking a chance on time. Got a small bag of it. And most of it I was able to get over here. I was trying to get into it in these areas and sporadically. I guess you'd say it's more like a DCA. But when we got down in these areas, I was like, oh yeah, I can build that bag now. Nothing outlandish, but I mean, if it does good, then, you know, it should make Daddy happy. Checking out some angles here. We had a red trend line here with the falling wedge. Where you have a wedge, you usually also have a channel. I believe that's more like it right there. Somewhere in that neck of the woods. Get rid of this little guy. And when you go from, I'm on the 8 hour, no wonder. When you go from time frame to time frame, your lines will move. The closing candles will be different. And so your lines will be kind of off. Time has still got some work to do here, but the good thing that I see about it is above these movement averages, and they're looking juicy. 8 hour had a green dot there a few candles back. I'm going to zoom out to the daily, look at a few things. I like that. 9's crossed the 21. That means we're shooting for the 50. It's been trying to wick up there, but now it's got to actually get up there, cross over it. And that's his game plan. So this will come down. So we're basically looking at this trend line here, 1878. We should touch that, hang out there, and then try to figure out if we can stick there or not. And if we can go up. Ichimoku Cloud saying, "Hey, come on, I'm ready for you. Come on and see me, darling." Because 100's we still got to work our way back up there. Time took a beating, man. Time took a big beating. But I like where time could go. Anybody unfamiliar with time, this is Chrono.tech. And MEXC does have this. KuCoin also, if you can trade at KuCoin, and I'm sure a lot of other places, I wouldn't say a lot, but several places have this. Juicy price right here, $17.96, right at $18. Really juicy around 16, 17. But I think somewhere around here is around my average price too on it. Total supply is 710,000. Let that sink in. This is an AI play, $12 million market cap. This is one of those little gem picks. And go to the website, check it out. It seems kind of cool. They're available on PancakeSwap, Coinbase. Coinbase likes them. Passed the Coinbase test. QMall, Coinbase Exchange, KuCoin, also MEXC. Oh, bright light. We may not do that. Okay. I was going to visit their website, but they blinded me, so I'm going to say nay. You can do that on your own time. But a falling channel, a falling wedge, it's got several different little things to look at, but they all kind of spell 1877 is an area that we just need to work through it. Get past it. Don't look back, baby. Don't hold on to the past. Let's just keep moving forward. And I kind of like what I'm seeing. We just got to recover that freaking area. And given that we're coming out of a bigger channel here, it's common to see a head and shoulders type. Why are you not doing this now? This is about the third or fourth time that my tools quit working on me. On the live. Now I got to go back to time. No time. So, before we were rudely interrupted, you're in this big ass channel. That's what I was trying to say. I also came down to this bottom area over here that it was in June, last year. So we're at the same price as it was last year. Okay, so this is how I see this. We crashed down here before. And then after that, you went up to $150? Not once, but you did that twice. You went up to $200 the next time. And during all that, you came down as low as $38 before jumping back up to $200. How many is in circulation again? I like the probabilities of that happening a couple of more times, so that's why we kind of like time. So having just even a small bag of it might be worthwhile after you do your own research and due diligence and whatever, and realize you're a grown-ass man and responsible for your own trades and well-being and all that. But if my little tool works, I can finally do that, and we kind of make an inverted head and shoulders. And that's usually our reversal pattern at the bottom. So you still got some time to maybe get in on this. 1660, maybe. Sucks to have to say that and live through it as like, is that Lambo? Is there ever going to be a Lambo? Will I ever get a picture of a Lambo? I'll settle for a picture at this point. It's just got a little fight ahead of it, but I do like this above the 9 and the way the 9 and the 21 cross. That's promising. So maybe another little shallow shoulder, probably right around where it is now. just somewhere in the high 16, 17, and then we're going to start looking at around 22. So just going to take a little time on that one. Time. It was a cool application, AI, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it had something to do with human resources too. And matching up freelancers and all this other stuff. It was interesting concept. Actual use case. Strega says that Chris says that BitGet also has time. The BAC, when I figure that out, it will be too late. More like Pinto. Sometimes I don't click on these things long enough to let them stay up there. Still trying to figure all this stuff out. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Okay. What's up, guys? How we doing? Checking out that time. So Kaspa's another one on the trading list. Let's see if Kaspa's getting ready to do something kind of freaky bullish. I like this one. I want a bigger bag of it. I just I like this. It's a mining coin or proof of work. I'm just not. Well, okay, so we got 28 billion. I'm just not crazy about that huge maximum supply. But at least about 20 billion are out in circulation, so it's got about 2/3 of it out there so far, so that's in its favor. Market cap is about 687 million, sorry. 687 million. So, it's at 3 cents because of the huge number out there, but it's not still in its early stages. And 10x would take this to 6.8 billion. Now that's a pretty good number. And so with these coins, I think they'll do good, but it's hard for me to imagine them going beyond a 10x from where it is now. And so 30 cents Kaspa, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll go to, dang near $1, but that's going to have to be a huge market cap. They better, have a lot to offer and make a use case and have marketing that's just going to attract everybody in at the height and FOMO of the bull market or something to reach those huge numbers that it takes to get up there. So it's just kind of a slow mover too. But Kaspa. See, here was an area that I had break out and buy the retest, and there's no retest. No retest. So then we're looking up here. Well, if we're that bullish, here's our new buy zone on the retest. Yeah, and you gotta wait for a retest on you. Well, you don't gotta, but it's risky because you could also be a bull trap. And that's not fun because they will just slam price right down, and then you just, if you had $1,000 in here, you watch it drop down to 750. Not good. So you'd have to use tight stops, and they like to fish for those stops too. So it can be a tricky play, but it's what we've been looking at on these other ones. It's one of those bullish things. So Kaspa, is in that category. It could pull off this Harry Houdini move and go up to almost 5 cents. things are starting to look bullish here in a lot of areas. And see, this is just part of a bigger channel. So if nothing else, it should do an SR flip in this area and then start trading in this range. Ichimoku Cloud loves it. It's got a little bit of bearish divergence there, saying that, hey, it should come down. But usually when they break out to the upside, that's usually what they're showing. So these are the ones that you just have to watch close, and you've got to watch for those breakouts. And this is on the daily. And I mean, damn, I'm on the 4 hour. This looks bullish. She wants to try to run. Stochastics are ready to go up. Money flows deep in the green, heading to the upside. Everything's going to the upside. I just wanted to try it. So, Kaspa. Maybe Token Matrix is on to something. It's that AI. I know it's that AI. Now, earlier, when I was on here today, and I posted it on my Telegram group because it was cool, they had a chat bot on here for Token Metrics, and it's not on here anymore, but I got to use it. It had a little sample thing, do this as an example, to predict a 100x coin. Actually, and I'm curious, I don't know why this not here anymore. Is that for their more advanced levels or something, or is it not available? Or are they just doing a little test run or something? But it looked cool. So it was, where did we go? Right here. Yeah, this is what it looked like. It's a chatbot, new. It's not there now. So I pressed the one that says, is a prompt that was already there. I said, okay, let's see what it says. What's the next 100x coin? And this says, are you ready? Auger. Rep. REP. Now, I remember this one when it came out, I think right in the bull market, if I'm not mistaken. It was a turtle. It didn't do very much, but so this is what they're saying. It's got a 71.6 cent investor grade. Let's take a look at it. Look at its history here. REP. Auger. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe it's just how my country ass thinks, but an auger, yeah, one of them things. Yeah, that's farm tool. What we got going on here? Auger. Does that mean you dig down? That implies go down. When I buy crypto, I don't like to be implied to go down. Let's look at the things going on with Auger. Let's check it out for a moment. 7.9 million maximum supply. Total supply, circulating supply, all the same thing, ditto. So it's all out there. I think this has been out since 2018. Let's see what it says. $8 million market cap. So this was down in $1, man. That's not a bad price at all. If it has something to offer, if it can go somewhere, it's really not. For $8 million, because that could easily 100x to 800 million if it's something. Now my ears are perking up. Okay, let's jump down this rabbit hole. Let's take a look at the price history here. Its all-time high was $341.85. Now you got me perplexed. That was 2016. This coin is older. than I had thought. So when it first came out, everybody loved it. It went crazy. Probably still had a low maximum supply then too. That was a big thing. Probably caught a lot of attention there. Even got up to $100 a couple of times there back in 2018. Now in 21 didn't do as well. It got up to about what, 48. Interesting. Okay. So we want to be mindful of that, but even it getting up to $25, could it do that? Could it do a 25x? I know there's got to be a calculator on here. So we got 8 million. That was 25. Is that doable? Could this one do a $200 million market cap? Something to think about. If you threw 1,000 into this and it turned into 25,000 over time, I don't know. What do you think about it? Or 100 into it and it turned into 2,500. Interesting. Let's check this little dude out. Unless you guys would rather do something else. I just lost you. Let me click my chat. Oh no. Oh no, they disappeared. It's not working. There we go. Oh, this is highly irregular. I get it. Oh, there goes that buzzer again. Let's see. Auger looks kind of cool. What are you, Auger? Your global no-limit betting platform. Interesting. It brings back a scent of BitBoy, because I think I remember got just a little scent of BitBoy being on this. One of his interest things, and he does like to bet a lot. I think I remember him mentioning this one. I know he mentioned AMP too, but at one time, and I don't know if that was before the little media sheet came out or not. But it looks interesting. Okay, so betting today is broken and exploitative. Okay. Users, okay, whatever. As a substitute for betting platforms that charge it. Okay. Okay, it's a betting thing. Okay, interesting. So we have to throw it into the games, and betting, of course, that is... I can see it getting above 8 million. I can see that. How high it can go, I don't know, man, because when it comes to things like betting and stuff like that, ooh, that's a hard one. That depends on a lot of factors, but I mean, there's definitely a moonshot potential there. An interesting one to make for a long-term hold, I think. But let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so we kind of did a little dive in some of the fundamentals there. So let's go to the... Wow, you took a beating to get down to $1 too. Look at that. It normally hangs around about $5 or a lot more, right? I found that interesting. Of course, it does have a very low amount. It hasn't been at these prices since 2016. This one is really, really below the 9. I mean, tanking below the 9. 21 across the 52. Giving it that little extra push. This, for the risk taker out there, is the perfect time to buy this thing. Do I have any cash over there? Oh, Mexi, because... and I don't think I've got much, but even $50 worth of this thing at $1? Are you kidding me? $50? Don't y'all beat me to it either. Oh, come on. Come here, Spot. And the markets. Seriously, I'm doing this. I can see if I got enough to do anything. Where are you, Rep? Oh, do I not qualify for you for some reason? I don't see it on MXC. Well, that does not help me out. Where are you at, Rep? I thought you were pretty standard. I thought you were like Coinbase. Kraken's got it. OKX has got it. Uniswap's got it. Yay. Hey. Man, I'm getting stingy with my ETH though. But if you're up in ETH, means you're buying this for less than $1. I don't know. It's something that's one to think about. Let's just look at the chart. Is that a freaking $1? This wasn't here. Oh, I've already lost my mind. I forgot how we got onto Auger. I do have a note on it though. Oh, it was no, it's Terry Rod, the Telegram. It was, yeah, Telegram. It was Coinmetrics. See how flaky I am as I get older? This is it was the chatbot AI look for Auger as one that could 100x. Coinmetrics is starting to impress me tonight. Now that I'm taking a deeper look at it, wow. I have no affiliation with Coinmetrics, but I think they're hitting it out of the park with some of these things. Betting platform, kind of. I feel like I'm going in on a liquor store or something. I don't. So you might have to do some soul searching and some stuff like that if you support this industry. But as far as an investment, as far as a token, as far as a play that could make you some life-changing money, I might be able to do it. Y'all better ask Jesus. He did like wine. He liked fine wine. He liked some very fine wine, joy to the world. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. Yes, he always had some mighty fine wine. It has definitely broken structure there. There's a lot of breakage. There's got to be some news. There's a lot of articles on it recently. Here's one from some other places looking at it too. Relatively moderate risk investment. Are we talking about the same thing? Auger rep, yeah. Okay. Sometimes I thought, well, maybe they're talking about a stock or something. Value $1. I would recommend maybe taking a deep dive on this and looking into this. This one may be really good. Hey, Chef. Hey, glad you stopped by, man. Appreciate you. I'm drink, make, and make. Yay. All right. Sounds like you're having a good trading experience with this little pump up we got. Rep Auger. Okay. Well, the only access I think I have to it is through Uniswap. So I'll have to do some deep soul searching and see if I can get off my lazy butt to use Uniswap and sacrifice some ETH. Let's go back and check out our friend Bitcoin, see what you're doing here, baby. So I got some little trades open. I got some losses to make up because I got my butt spanked several times when it got away from me. Because I was playing with the crazy leverage. The crazy leverage. I was playing with the crazy leverage. Keeping it under control until I had to get away for a little while, and that and it goes south very quickly. Lessons learned, small amounts, but dang, it ate a. It was enough that I kind of missed it a little bit. But I'm finding, even though I got into some good positions down here, not with nearly as much money, I'm not experiencing the gains that I would have had I had that money to put in down here. That money that I risked way up here on some stupid shorts or whatever I was doing. She got me. But she's a rockin' now. So yay, Bitcoin's recovered the 200 on the 15 minute. She's going to try to break out. There's some signs here saying she's ready to rock out of this falling channel here on the 15 minute. One hour says stochastics are kind of high up there, but doesn't mean she won't try to do it. She's already recovered the 50. She's got one foot out the door. She's about to leave your bottom. She's gonna ride up that road. There's some bullish things going on right now. So we got some Hail Marys getting ready to throw on some of the altcoins that we looked at. Printing on that Fred's drink and trade. Oh no. Yeah, drinking and trading. Ooh. Well, that probably has some little reason to play why I had so many degen altcoins. I haven't done that in a long, long time. No, I'd say that's just me anyway. I just like to collect all those little guys. But no, not the greatest idea to drink and trade, but hey. Unless you embrace that little inner degen and you got him under control, you got that risk under control, you got it. But generally not a good idea. Oh no. The restaurant industry. Well, we checked out some of Hodor. Oh yeah, they're pretty cool. Checked out a few of these guys from Token Metrics, and we did go over the AI pick for Auger. Go figure, man. Looked at Kaspa, look at RocketX, and I've got to say I'm kind of impressed with Token Metrics because it does look like, at first glance, they looked high. I was like, no, you're buying the tops. But they both look like They could pull off those Hail Marys, break bullish out of a bearish pattern. So covered that Bitcoin and ETH. I am going to call it a night. It is now 12:13, trying to keep these streams right around 1 hour, just to make it easier and watchable. But I appreciate you guys for stopping by, hanging out with me tonight, and I will be back on again tomorrow night. Until then, man, you're in crypto at the right time, and I think tomorrow's going to be a fun day for crypto. Let's talk about it tomorrow night. See you guys later. God bless you. Remember the good Lord.
Come on, come here, bud.
Good Lord loves you.
Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the med.